Rochester's Hannah Welker, who is live at Nick Tahou's.
Trying out our very first garbage plate.
What you doing?
Yeah, that's right, guys. You know, I thought I'd hit the grill this morning to check out what makes Rochester really famous. You know, growing up, my mom always said not to eat garbage, but then when I moved here, everyone said, you've got to eat a garbage plate. So I'm cooking up some Red Hots this morning, some Zweigels. I'm gonna have some macaroni, some hamburger, some mustard. I mean, there's a whole lot of mustard here.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce, ketchup, hash browns, eggs, onions. The list goes on and on, so I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I hope I can handle
Breakfast of champions right there.
Good for you. It was save your life. Absolutely.
Can we get a pack of gum for after that report?
Yeah.
They should have
a
a dispenser as you head out the door.
I won't tell you what my wife, when I used to work nights, and occasionally we would end up at Nick Tahou's after work.
Yeah.
And I would come home, and I would walk. I would just walk in the room. You've been to Nick's. Really? Seriously? You can tell.
We got to ask them, too, exactly how to say it.
Tahou's.
Right.
Tahou.
All that coming up. Flip over to Fox.
All right, Rochester is known for so many things, and one of the things that frequently gets the headlines, and I'm always surprised at this.
I'm looking at you.
And even became a topic on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, is the garbage plate.
Hannah Welker is
Garbage plate.
still fairly new to Rochester, although we've taken her under our wing, and
Sure.
she's never experienced the goodness of garbage, and so that's what she's going to do at Nick Tahou's this morning. Everybody says Nick Tahou's, except the people who are actually named Tahou, and they
Then
all
they
say
say Tahou.
Tahou. So we'll go with Nick Tahou's this morning.
Yeah, you're right. It is Tahou. You're right, Doug. I even asked Alex Tahou personally. You said it would be Tahou if it was OE, but
Right.
it's OU.
Yeah, it's OU. A lot of people say Tahou, but we can let you call us anything you want.
Did you hear that? He said I run this place this morning, so
Yep.
that's scary.
It's
That's really scary.
It's Hannah's restaurant.
Wow. Well, 1918, you started
1918.
making garbage plates. What the heck are you feeding me
I've
today?
aged well, haven't I?
You've aged really well. You've been here since 1918.
Well, the original plate was called Hots and Potatoes. And in the 90s, we got to start a lot of trade with the college kids. They'd come in and see somebody eating the plate and didn't know what it was. And they'd say, give me one of those plates with all that garbage on it. So after a while, they started calling it garbage plates. We didn't like that. Don't call it that. It's food. It's not good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, after everybody starts calling it, my father realized he better trademark it before he lost the right. So now we are the actual only garbage plate. We have trademark across the country and across the world.
Yeah, and you say there are a lot of imitation plates, but really this is the original. This is the only garbage plate.
This is the only garbage plate. There's a lot of copies out there. Some people that grew up with other copies don't even know we exist, but we are the original, and if you want to say you had a garbage plate, you have to eat one here.
And that's why I'm here. We're eating one here. I'm with the gang too, and we're gonna be cooking up a storm today. Maybe I'll bring some back for you guys in the studio. I've heard it smells real good.
Oh, yeah. I'll take mine without
We've been
onions,
here
Hannah.
since
No
1918
onions.
because it's bad.
No onions? No?
It is good. There is no doubt
love
about it. A guilty pleasure. All right, our time to...
Out of town or eating garbage may sound odd, but here in Rochester, it's been a tradition since 1918.
Hannah Welker, native of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am going to guess that you have had your fair share of wonderful bad food for you, but this is the best bad food there is.
Yeah, guys, we have Permani's sandwiches, which is famous in Pittsburgh, but we don't have anything called garbage. I'm with Alex Tahou, not Tahou.
Yep.
At the home of the garbage plate. There are a lot of imitations out there. You say this is it.
We are the only garbage plate.
You're the only garbage
If
plate.
you want a garbage plate, it has to be from Nick's.
All right, so 1918, you said your dad started it, came over from Greece.
Grandfather, yeah.
Your grandfather started it, then your father, then you,
Yep.
and now you're still at this place. This is the original.
We're about 50 feet down from the original. It was just to the east of us.
Okay,
When the road went through, my father bought this building.
all right.
So from 1918 to 1968, it was across the street. And from 1968 till now, going on the second 50 years, we've been here.
Now, I talked to you yesterday, and I explained how early I was coming in, and he said, a garbage plate for breakfast. You said why not, right?
Right.
So this is what you put in front of me. This is some of the ingredients that goes into a garbage plate. Explain what we have here in front of us.
Well, we have the basic staple. Over here we have a red hot and a white hot. The red hot was the original garbage plate.
Okay.
It came with the home fries and cold baked beans. That was all we had for years. Probably wasn't until the mid-50s that we even started selling hamburgers.
Okay.
And they were rectangular because my father didn't want to use two kinds of rolls.
Okay.
So the most common plate is right here. This is the cheeseburgers. That's probably 30% of our sales today.
Really?
And it comes with the macaroni salad and the home fries.
So you mix it all together.
Well, it's not mixed together. That's one misconception
You
people have.
pile it.
It's placed proportionally on a plate,
Okay.
neatly organized, and a lot of people mix it all up, and then it becomes more garbagey.
But for the people who don't want their food to touch, your food's gonna touch here.
Right, but you can also order it in sides.
Okay.
So if you want
But
a
is that
side of home
cheating?
fries, no, it's a
No?
good way.
That's a good way?
It's a good way, yep.
Okay, and then you add onions, mustard, and ketchup too?
Yep, well, mustard goes on first, and then the onions, and then the hot sauce.
Okay.
If you want ketchup or Frank's Red Hot or relish packages, we have that. You can put that on also.
What's so special about the hot sauce?
Oh, it's a special secret.
Oh, it's a
can't-
special
we can't
se-
tell
Oh,
anybody.
okay, so we'll talk about it
But-
during the break, and then we'll come back and I'll tell everybody the secret.
Well, we'll tell you the story behind the sauce.
Okay.
You want to hear that now?
Nah, we'll do it later. We'll do it over the commercial break, and then we'll tell you in a little bit.
Okay.
But you're coming up. We're gonna actually put all this together and make me a plate. I said I want the white hots and the cheeseburger.
Right.
So what do you call that?
Combination plate,
Combination plate.
white hot cheeseburger.
Combination plate, white hot cheeseburger. That's what I'm eating this morning. Coming up, I'm gonna put it all
Order up.
together and then taste it.
All right, Hannah, order up.
Wish me luck.
What's that
we
bell
go.
that Marty's got in the weather office? Ding!
Hey, coming up, Crime Stoppers Most Wanted. We're talking about the increasing popularity of texting 911. It's a rite of passage of sorts around here, right? Eating that first garbage plate.
Yeah, Hannah Welker has been preparing to become a full-fledged Rochesterian this morning.
She's digging in for the first time this morning at the original. We say Nick Tahou's. I think the last name is Tahou.
Tahou.
Well, hopefully we can get to the bottom of that this morning. But more importantly, look at that food.
I know. Check it out. Nick Tahou's. Alex. All right.
Okay, it's garbage plate 101.
Yeah,
and you're gonna
garbage plate
construct the
101.
plate.
What am I doing? Where do I
Okay,
start?
Plate starts with macaroni salad.
Okay, tell me how
So
much.
let's put as much as you would like to eat.
Well, that's
keep it to one side.
That's good. And
Keep it-
oh, one side.
Yep, one side. 'Cause you're gonna put the home
okay.
fries on the other side.
That's good.
So now we move over to the grill.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Go to the home fry side first.
Home fries. Oh, I like
Put
these.
those on the left side. Right side, excuse
Okay.
me.
Okay. Oh my. Sorry, I'm a mess.
Okay. Go ahead and get a
Okay.
good scoop of them.
Oh, more?
Oh, yeah. Fill up the whole,
gosh.
fill up this whole side.
Oh, that whole side?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Like a real plate.
gosh. Yikes.
All right. Now you're going to put a piece of cheese on your hamburger.
Okay.
And
Hey,
cheese
Jimmy, how you
behind,
doing?
cheese is right behind you.
Oh, cheese is here?
Cheese is here.
Okay. I put it on the
Put it on your
hamburger?
hamburger. Go ahead and flip your white hot. Make sure it's getting cooked on the back side.
Okay.
We'll wait a few seconds for the cheese to melt.
Check that out. It's a
Then you-
lot of food, Alex.
Then try to put the hot dog and the cheeseburger on the potato side so that doesn't make the macaroni hot.
On the potato side.
Yep.
Okay. Because we don't want a hot macaroni salad. This is good?
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Now we're going to move over. Mustard's the first item that goes on, so come on over to this counter.
Okay.
Mustard with the stick.
With the stick?
Yep.
Where do I
Just
put it?
Right across the cheeseburger and the hot dog. That's good. Just kind of roll it on there.
Like
All
that?
right. Yep.
Interesting.
That's good, unless you like more mustard.
No, that's good.
All right, now go
I
to
think
the
that's
onions now.
I'm gonna pass on the onions.
Pass
is that
on the
okay?
onions. Okay.
Can
that's
I pass
that's
on the
fine.
onions?
You sure can.
Okay, thanks.
Then you go to the sauce. You want to mix
Is
the
it really
sauce.
hot?
No, it's not too hot.
Okay.
And mix it up a little bit first,
Okay.
and then scoop in so you have a equal amount of sauce and juice.
Okay. Yikes.
Okay.
What is this?
It's a
Tell us. You told me you were gonna tell me the backstory to it.
Well, that's right. It's a sauce that my grandfather was given the recipe by a Mexican who he befriended years ago.
Okay.
And he gave the Mexican a place to eat, sleep, and food.
Okay.
And when the Mexican moved on, he left him this family recipe for the sauce.
Okay.
So
now
that's
where
how-
do I put this?
Now you put it right on your cheeseburger and your hot dog.
Just the cheeseburger and the.
Yeah, well, if you want it on the macaroni too, but just tip the spatula.
Oh, okay. This is a lot of food. No, what's next?
Now it's time to eat.
I eat this?
Of course, you want to get a couple pieces of Italian bread and butter, too, from over here.
And where's my, I get a fork. I don't have to eat this with my hands,
Yep,
right?
there's a knife in there, too.
All right, I'm gonna put it over here. Oh, I need a knife, too?
Sure.
I should
cut that.
probably get a knife so I don't look like an animal. Okay, so you guys used to be open. I heard back in the day you were open 24 hours.
Yes, we were.
24 hours?
No keys.
Sir-
We had to stay open.
You had no keys.
No, there wasn't any key.
Stop it.
I remember, no, seriously, I remember years ago there was a big snowstorm, and my father had to try to talk my uncle into getting into the office to find a key to lock the door. They couldn't find one.
Really? And now when are you open till?
Now we're open until 8 o'clock, with the exception of Friday and Saturday. We're now open until midnight.
Friday and Saturday open till midnight.
Yep. So after the games, come on down and have a plate.
Really? All right. So what's your favorite type of plate?
My favorite is the cheeseburger plate with home fries, macaroni salad, and warm beans.
What is it about your beans that you like?
I just like the flavor with them.
Wow. This is good.
I'm glad you like it.
Do you know this is my first plate?
I know. Congratulations.
I should get I got a shirt. I should get a seal of approval, so now I officially fit in Rochester.
So this is your first plate ever?
This is my
no,
first
no
plate
copycat
ever.
Plates,
I've never
no any
had
kind of plate?
I wouldn't get a fake one. Are you kidding me? Come on now.
Well, I appreciate that. Your loyalty is really greatly appreciated.
You know,
Also,
this might seem like a joke to people who are not from Rochester, but what is it? Why do you continue to make these? What is it about a garbage plate that you think really says Rochester?
Well, I think one thing about it is that it's been here since 1918, and it was a plate with a lot of food on it to feed people that didn't have a lot of money that were very hungry. And it's maintained that stature. It's still reasonable. It's a lot of food. In most places, you can't buy 2 cheeseburgers for the price of a plate. And when you're done, you're full.
You're full. Well, I'd say so. I got a lot of work ahead of me, so I'll toss it back to you guys in the studio. We'll be back in just a bit.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Hannah. Welcome to Rochester.
She's fine.
She can't even answer.
Please let someone else get to talk. She's I want to eat this.
So I've got what I wanted to ask is it a rule that you have to have it on the styrofoam plate? Because I feel like the styrofoam is just gonna melt when you put all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like you put that stuff looked hot when she put it on. I'm like, what if there's a hole at the bottom of the plate?
A lesson that if it does that to a styrofoam plate, then what's it?
I don't know. Some people make it I don't know. I just wonder how many people do you know are eating these things, are eating garbage plates?
You know who loves them? John Doss.
John Doss.
Oh,
yeah, but he's
boy,
not from
he's a
here.
fan.
I think a lot of people like them. It's just
We don't
they
ever
don't
go and eat
necessarily
them.
go all the time and eat them.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough.
No,
But
they are
I mean,
tasty.
obviously he's
You
been
never
there for
forget
long
your
enough,
first
so
one,
you know a lot of people are going often enough to pay the bills.
That's true. That is true.
There we go.
That is true.
Hannah's experienced a lot in her first 8 months in Rochester, but this morning she's doing the one thing that will officially make her a Rochesterian. She's eating a garbage plate. I feel like she should get a badge after this or something like that.
She's got the shirt.
Yeah, like you earn a badge. It's like Girl Scouts.
You get a Nick's tattoo. You think? Maybe
There
that's
you go.
tomorrow's show. So she went out to Nick Tahou's in West Main Street, and Hannah, we saw you begin the plate. Have you finished the plate?
Yeah, guys, believe it or not, I ate most of it, but I had to wrap some of it up. But believe it or not, I thought, it wouldn't be complete if I didn't share all of these with you guys.
What?
I mean,
Wait, I know that
I couldn't
hallway.
just stay
Shut
at Nick
up.
Tahou's and not bring you.
No way.
Let me get the door
No Nick Tahou's for you guys?
Awesome.
Hannah Welker.
Hello?
All right.
Oh my God.
Too.
Hey,
yeah,
Jerry, sit
so
down.
let's
Come on, sit
everybody
down.
take a plate.
Okay.
Everybody take a plate.
Oh my gosh.
Hannah,
What is this?
I'm sorry if I've ever
There you
said
go.
anything
Is there
negative.
any onions in this?
No, one of them, Norma, I made no onions.
that's got
Let's get
onions
to
in
no
it.
All right,
onions.
I'll trade.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll
one
trade.
of them's no
Here
onions.
you go. Norma,
I've got the
this is yours.
burger one.
Oh, okay. Now I'll take this
Wait a
one.
minute, that
okay.
does have onions.
How you doing,
This
my
one, I'll
love?
take this one. No onions.
We're finding.
Oh my gosh, Hannah.
This was such a crazy experience.
Do you have
Like, I don't
any
even know
napkins?
what to call this.
How are you
This is
feeling?
Rochester.
How are you feeling?
Rochester.
How awesome is Alex,
how are
by
you
the way?
doing?
He is so nice.
You know,
They're
I
the
met his
nicest
dad
people.
years ago. He was so sweet. And Alex is just like him.
What's
super
this?
nice.
Oh, you should be. And then there's a guy named Jimmy who works there.
Yeah.
Up in there?
And he's like, what do you want? What do you want me to do? And
Yeah.
he's like so funny. He's
So
just
what
older
was the
gentleman.
biggest surprise of all of this? Did you learn like the biggest surprise real quick?
A biggest surprise on just how much food it is. I mean, everyone says like you can't finish
This
a
is like your
garbage plate.
carb intake for the whole day.
It's insane.
Here, hold
It's
that.
absolutely insane.
This is great.
Look at Adam, he's still going
Hey,
for
uh,
it.
Can you hold that a second?
Don't give it away.
I think Jen, like,
Is
didn't
there
you start
one
your
with meat
diet?
sauce, but no onions?
No.
This is so awesome.
I'm sure
You
this
want
is on
another
the
one?
diet.
I don't know about that.
Between
That's not
this
onions,
and our
right?
holiday party on Saturday.
What?
Yeah.
So tell me.
Wait, it's this
Bye-bye
Saturday?
diet.
Oh my gosh.
Bye-bye diet.
So when did you have your?
I was
You
a
with your
teenager.
dad?
I was a teenager, and Dad took me. And I remember thinking, what is this? And he goes, I used to have these in high school all the time. My dad was also a football player, so he could eat like, 3 of them and be fine and never gain a pound, But I remember being surprised that this was something people ate.
This is the best. I've forgotten that we're on television. I just think this is incredible.
Wait, can I share my first?
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah,
tell me.
yeah.
It wouldn't necessarily be a garbage plate. I've been corrected. I was new in town. Before I was here, I was a volunteer firefighter, and so one of my friends was a volunteer firefighter in the West Webster Fire Department. So we went out to visit the firehouse, and they said, "Wait, you're new to Rochester? We have to take you for a plate." So we went to Empire Huts there on Empire Boulevard in
yeah.
Webster, and that's where I had my first one.
It's a copycat, but that's a good one.
A girl never
what about you,
forgets her
Adam?
first plate.
This is amazing. I learned
I've never
how
had one.
amazing. We used to go in high school all the
gotta
time. We used to
garbage
actually
plates.
drive to the city and grab some Nick Tahou's. In fact, it's one of the oldest restaurants in Rochester.
Right there on
awesome.
Broad Street.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
It is, and they're the sweetest people, and they wanted to remind people the hot sauce
Yeah.
that goes on a lot of this stuff, they're going to start bottling it. Ooh. Selling it in bottles.
love it.
So you can actually buy
Hannah, thank you.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you,
it. There you go.
Hannah.
I thought I had to add it in a special way.
Hannah Welker, best person ever.
Can I have a
When we
fork?
come back,
Maybe
we're
this
going to
with a
have
knife.
Norma do headlines so Jen and I can eat.
Got that. I'll see y'all later. Bye.